This is a Sports Catastrophe production. Hey there, hello there, it's Jeff Cutter Down and welcome you to another Sports Catastrophe birthday boy. And for January 19th, it was hard, but I decided to go with Jenson Button. You're asking, what? Him? Did you have other choices? I could have went with Stefan Edberg. I could have went with Phil Nevin. I could have went with Sanderson. But no, I decided to go with that one. Jenson Button basically was an F1 racer for most of his life. So he had a good karting crew. And then in 2000, he was added on to Williams. So now he had fulfillment of a F1 seat. So thanks to Alex Zanardi's departure, mostly because of issues, Jenson Button came aboard. The only problem was that because of his age and all that, he had problems. He didn't have a super license, and you had to complete 300 kilometers on 2 consecutive days of testing and support from the F1 Commission. If I gave him a license, his second ever race, he took 6th place, which made him the youngest driver to score a point. So that's kind of amazing, don't you think? So a lot of things happened. He actually finished 8th place with 12 points, which is not bad. So Jansen had 20 years and 67 days where had it. But the thing is, 6 other drivers have actually been younger than him. Now, the record before Jansen was Ricardo Rodriguez at 20 years, 123 days old. So basically, yeah, the fireball, they call him. So basically, 6 drivers have beaten him to it, the punch. Max Verstappen, who's 17 years, 180 days old, not even a legal adult, took 7th place in the Malaysian Grand Prix in his second career race. Lance Stroll took 2nd. Well, to score a point, not to be on the podium. Lance Stroll was 18 years, 225 days old when he took 9th at his hometown Canadian Grand Prix in his 7th career race. Lando Norris was 19 years, 138 days when he did it at Bahrain in his 2nd race. Daniel Kvyat, 19 years, 324 days old in 2014. And Sebastian Vettel at 19 years, 349 days, 2007. Wow. So Vettel's not that old. Vettel would be at least 31, I think. Gosh, this guy's younger than I am. Still, I thought Vettel was like in his high 30s. Anyway, Benetton got Button, and basically there are a lot of issues. Only 2 points. Button's young age basically made people think that he was just dogging it, if you will. People said that he's a lazy playboy and all that. He did finish 7th in racing. They went to BAR, and it wasn't really that good. So Button did okay and all that. But BAR really didn't feel that good about their racing. Although he took 9th in 2005. So in 2006, BAR was transferred to Honda. So yeah. He finally won a race in 2006 at Hungary, his 113th career race, and he finally wins the race. So, yeah. 2009 was just basically shocking. You know, Braun replaced Honda in the car, so basically, yeah, the seat was actually lowered to make him comfortable, more aerodynamic. And London won 6 of the first 7 races. It was like, what? And of course, the double diffuser design helped too. Wow, that's amazing. How he basically won 6 of the first 7 races. All that. In Brazil, he took 5th place, which meant that he secured the championship without having to worry about any other driver. He took 3rd place in the last race still, but 169 starts. Button made second highest number of race starts before becoming world champion. Nigel Mansell is the only guy to do it ahead of Button, and that's my boy Bill Lang's team. But of course, he didn't really do too much after 2009. But man, it's shocking that he would do such a thing. Here's the thing, though. A lot of people didn't really go after Jenson Button because the famous English sports game show, They Think It's All Over, actually always made fun of Jenson Button. They made fun of the F1 drivers from the UK, where they're based. But Jenson Button, basically, there was a joke that said, Jenson Button once said that he would be happy pushing a sweeping cart, driving a sweeping cart. Well, Jenson, give it a few more years, and you probably will. Because you know how bad his cars were and how fast he was lapped. But Jenson Button is an icon, though, too, for winning a driver's championship before or Lewis Hamilton. Hell, Damage. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. I did